Hello, this is Pastor Keith with another episode of Zion Plus. This is for Zion kids at home. Today in Zion Plus, I want to show you a picture from a long time ago. This is, oh dear, look at this thing. This is actually a picture of me when I was little. I think I'm about 7 years old here, maybe second grade. This is a school picture. When I was a kid at Prescott School, every year they would take all the children from each room and they would all go into the auditorium and they'd line us up on the risers and they'd take a class picture. So you'd have one picture that had all the kids in it. And so when they took our picture this year, they finally sent us the picture and we got it. And I looked at it and I said, oh no, look at me there. The couple of things I really hated about my picture here. One is that the shirt doesn't quite fit and it's not quite covering my tummy. You see that? uh, I like a shirt that covers my tummy. And this is still an important thing to me. I try to wear shirts that cover my complete tummy. And in this one, it doesn't do that very well. And the other thing about this picture is if you can see, look at my feet. What in the world am I doing? I'm standing on the sides of my feet. Um, and they were taking a picture and I wasn't thinking. And I just stood there on the sides of my feet. And I tell you, when I saw that picture, I felt awful. I felt, oh, I don't want people to see me like that. I don't want people to think of me like that. I can't stand to look at myself. And I got that picture and I took some scissors and I cut all the way around me and I cut myself out of the picture. And that's why it looks like that. My mom tried to tape it back together and she wouldn't let me throw it away, but I felt really bad. You can tell a lot about people from their pictures. I want to show you a picture here and you tell me what you think is going on. This is a kid at the swimming pool and he decided he's going to dive off the diving board. So he climbed up to the high dive and then he got up there and whoop, when he got to the end of the board, he looked down and he saw, boy, that water is a long way down there. I'm think he's a little bit afraid to jump. I don't know if he's going to jump or not, but he thought it'd be fun to jump. And then he thought, maybe not. Here's another picture. What do you think going through this kid's mind? Here is a kid who looks like he's got an owie. Looks like he fell on his knee and it hurts. And his mom is putting a Band-Aid on his knee and trying to make him feel better. You can tell a lot about people from their pictures. Yesterday at Zion, in our early service, we had some new members. And one of the new members was a guy named Norm. And so I looked and I found some pictures of Norm because I don't know him very well. I'd like to know a little bit more about him. And when I looked at this picture, what do you think I decided? That is Norm. And what's he doing? He's standing there. He's got sunglasses on. He's outside. Looks like there's a park. Looks like there might be a picnic. Oh, yeah. Look right behind him. There's some hamburgers on the grill and some hot dogs behind him. And his hand, he's got a black glove on his hand. It looks like he's holding something. Maybe he's cooking. I think he's cooking the hamburgers and stuff at the grill. So I know something about Norm now. I looked at his picture and I found out. So I know a little bit about him. I found another picture. It told me something else about him. Look at this one. What do you find when you look at this picture? What do you know about Norm that you didn't know before? From this picture, you can look at that one and say, this guy Norm, he likes to play the guitar. He's playing an electric bass there, and looks like he's pretty good. So now I know something else about Norm. I know a couple of things about Norm now just by looking at pictures of him. So when I get to know Norm, he's a member of the church now. We're supposed to get along together. We're supposed to be brothers. We're supposed to pray for each other. We're supposed to work together. All the things that we do together in the church as brothers. We're supposed to treat people in the church differently than we treat outsiders. We're supposed to give special care and special love and special affection to the other people in the church. And so Norm is one of those guys now, and I'm going to show him love and care and respect and honor as a brother. Now, yesterday's sermon, Stu was talking about the church at Corinth And Paul wrote them a letter. And you know what was going on at Corinth? Were they treating each other with love and respect and honor like brothers should? This is what was going on at Corinth. There's a couple of brothers, and they are fighting. I don't know what they're fighting about, but look at them fight. They're mad at each other. That one's pulling his hair. That one's punching him in the face and ready to kick him or something. These guys are having a fight. And that was what was going on in the church. And Paul says to the people in the church, no, 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 no. How can you fight with each other? Brother against brother. You're not supposed to fight as with brothers. You're not supposed to fight with your brother. You're supposed to take care of your brother. You're supposed to love your brother. You're supposed to, if you've got a sister, you're supposed to take care of her and honor her and protect her. Brothers and brothers take care of brothers. Brothers and sisters live together rightly and well. So that was the problem in the church at Corinth. And Paul said, listen, that is not the way you're supposed to behave. You do not treat other people in the church with fighting. No, no, no. In the church, we take a special care to treat each other with honor. Brothers are supposed to live together and peaceably and well. A lot of you know how we sing together Psalm 133. Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brothers to dwell in unity. You can look that one up and sing the rest of it. It's one that we're supposed to remember. And it's one that is sometimes hard to do in the church. And when we get new members in, we need to make sure that we find a place for them and let them become part of our hearts, and that we take care of them and that we love them. So that's it for today's episode of Zion Plus. This is Pastor Keith with Zion Plus for Zion Kids at Home.